Hello friends, welcome to Head or Tail Education. Today our topic is polymorphism. What is the polymorphism in object-oriented language C++? So let's start the polymorphism concept. Okay. So before we know the polymorphism, we check what is the concept behind polymorphism. Okay. So first, suppose I want to store the string hello in variables. Okay, so I can create variables because we have here only 5 character string. Okay, so I have created 5 variables for each characters. Okay, so character ch1 assigns h, character ch2 assigns e, character ch3 assigns l. Okay, and character ch4 assigns l again, and character ch5 assigns o. Okay, so this is the 5 variables I have created, and each variables assigns have memory location randomly anywhere in the RAM. Okay, now so this is very simple, not a very big issue. But if you have large string like this, so in this string I write string like C and C++ are very good computer programming language. C++ is object oriented programming language. So in this string we have 100 characters. The length of string is 100 character. So according to this logic, we have to store all 100 characters for in all 100 variables. But this is not very difficult. We can create 100 variables like ch1, ch2, ch3, but this is not a good, because this is the 100 character length strings. But if you have 1000 characters paragraph like this, so you can't create variables in the this way. Okay, so to solve or to resolve this issue, we have goes to the other secondary data type, which is array. Okay, so array is a collection of similar data type with sequence, and first element of array index is 0 always. Okay, so we can store full string in this array with a single name. Okay, like this. So here we have example. So our single name of this string is str. Okay, and I store full string in this array. Okay, so this is the total 100 characters in this string. So like on 0 location we have C, and on 1 location we have A, 2 we have AND, 3 we have D, 4 we have C, 5 plus, 6 plus, and so on, and last ending character is null character for this. So all the string sequence in array start from, like for example, 19,553, and end is 19,654. So last character is stored for null character. So this is called the array, and this is one dimension array. Okay, so in this array we have not created the different names variables. We create only single name variable. So in this string we have easy to remember all variables. Okay, So all variables means, so this array we have 100 characters variables I have created only, and we can access easily any character by using the index of array, or full string we can remember. Okay, so this is, so our this 5 characters we have created different variables. Okay, but in 100 characters and more than 100 characters string, okay, so we cannot create like this. We create only one interface, single name for this store to full string. Okay, so now next, so this is the concept of polymorphism. Next, so in our program code, so same like we have 3 functions here. Okay, so first function name is my swap character. Okay, second function name is my swap int, third function name is my swap double, and each function I have passed the different parameters in this. So in first functions we receive the 2 character variables. Okay, and swap the value. This is very simple function, you know all very well what is the concept of swapping. Okay, now second function is my swap int, integer value, so I pass here 2 integer variable and swapping. Okay, now third is double. Okay, so receive 2 double variables and swapping. So you can create any type of functions related to this, but for in our example we have, I am using only 3 data types for this, for creating 3 functions. Okay, now time to call this function in main. Okay, so I call this function my swap character, pass the r and d, then again swap int, pass 746 and 1001, and again call this my swap double for 3.14 and 2.303. Okay, so this is not problem, this is run and output is this. So this time same output is coming. Okay, now here we have all functions names are different. Suppose if we have very large program and we have too much functions in for different work, but I want to remember the all function with same name. Okay, so this is called polymorphism. Now check for demo of simple program this time. Okay, now this is the program, so already showing our slide. So here I have created 3 functions with different name with different arguments for this. Okay, and calling here. So now I am compiling the program. Now program is compiled and run the program. Okay, so this is the actual output of program. Okay, so call functions first time character. Okay, before swapping what is the value, after swapping the value changed. So this is the output of this program. Comes to our point, so what is the polymorphism? Now this time this is the next slide of same program, but I have changed the name of all functions with the same name. So I remove the last four characters. So last function name was my swap care, so I remove here care, so function name is swap. Okay, again my swap int. Okay, so I remove int here, so again function name is swap, my swap, and last function my swap double. Okay, so I remove the double word here. So we have seen in the slide all function name are same, my swap, my swap, my swap, but the passing parameters only different in this function. Okay, so the calling here the int main function, so no need to remember our function name because we know that we have only one function name, my swap. So passing three types of parameters, the compiler is decides which function is calling at the runtime. Okay, so this start the main. Okay, so first time here I am passing my swap r and d. So compiler check the all function name and decide on runtime depends on the parameter. So this time parameter is character type, so this function is calling. Okay, next I again call, so this time the parameter is integer type, so compiler again select the integer version of this function. Okay, now same like this time I am passing the double value. Okay, so this time the version select by compiler this function. Okay, so it is also very easy to find the compiler. So if, but you have seen the outside the return type of all functions are same, void void void. So this polymorphism feature is depend on only input parameter, not the output parameter of functions. Okay, so these functions after run this program the same output again we will receive this. Okay, so this is the same output, no change. Now so our main concept is, so this is we have the one interface. Okay, so this is like a flower pot, we have one interface. So all functions means this we have one interface. Okay, but our output is different like the red flower, orange, yellow, this type of. Okay, so this is the main concept of polymorphism. So simple definition is polymorphism is, polymorphism is one interface multiple methods. Okay, like this. So this is my swap, so this is my swap, this is and this is my swap for double. Okay, okay, so this is the concept of polymorphism. Now we check the demo of this code also. Okay, according to our concept I am removing only last four characters from function name. So my shape characters remove char. Okay, so my shape int remove int, my swap double remove double. Okay, so this function all function name have same my swap only. Now in the main again remove this character, so all I have removed this character. Okay, now save code and compile. So compile, so no error no warning and execute the run. So this is the polymorphism features in working in C++. Okay, so finally after completing the demo our tell summary. Okay, so tell summary is saying finally we learned small introduction about the array. The learned single variable and array difference. Next, explain the array in memory location. Array is single row is called one dimension array, 1D array. Okay. How to access 1D array value by index. Understanding the concept behind the polymorphism. Also explained a program and learn how to implement polymorphism in C++ or CPP language. View demo of polymorphism by using C++ language. Hope tutorial will help to understand the concept of polymorphism in C++, or if you know the polymorphism property you can use in any language like Java, C Sharp or others supporting the polymorphism. So thanks to watch Head or Tail Education.